shut down the sound, and then to shut down the sound more fully, you just shut the top.
I'm here in this is the museum, is it,
That's
Sean?
right. This is Millstreet Museum here. We're so honoured to have in our presence DJ Supreme, gentleman par excellence.
Don't mind that now, Sean. Don't mind that.
George F. Langan, originally, of course, from his native, wonderful County Limerick, but of course now living in Dublin with the wonderful Vera. And it's such an honour to have George here, who has just come now from Lyra Crumpon in the Kingdom of Kerry. So, my goodness, this man has been travelling in style, and he has been helped greatly by the sat-nav. Exactly.
And when I was in Lyre, Joe Harrington said to make sure to say hello to Sean Radley.
Oh, tremendous. Oh, Joe. What
you know Joe.
What a gentleman. And the book he produced there over a year ago.
He has the book.
Magical.
He's sold out of him, I believe.
Yeah. Oh, I can. And it's the way it's presented.
Yeah.
And when Joe was doing the research for this, he came here. We were greatly honoured. And he even makes special mention in the book.
That was the road John Murphy made. Was that the Butter Road? The Butter Road.
This comes through Millstreet.
Well, the roads I came down from Lyra Crumpon, they were as straight as could be, straight, but they were hills,
yes,
but miles upon miles of a straight road.
Yeah.
But a bit narrow.
That is correct. That's the one thing about the Butter Road. The Butter Road was one of the straightest roads in Ireland.
Yeah.
And even the continuation of it to Cork.
Thanks, Sean. So we'll go around and we'll have a look at something else here now. So.
That's great. Mighty.
Now, Sean, what are we looking at here?
Well, now, George, after having a look at our gramophone there, and you were, I think, very impressed by how it played so well. This is the Liscahan Omestone. Liscahan is just a beautiful little townland very close to Millstreet, and this is 1,600 years old. And when it was found in the souterrain, but the archaeological team from University College Cork came on 2 different summers and found most amazing aspects there.
Very good.
From it. But some of the people who have appeared in Millstreet, this man nearly did. Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash was meant to appear at Green Glens Arena on Thursday the 4th of May 1995, but unfortunately he became unwell in London and never got to appear in Millstreet.
Very good. The great Johnny Cash.
Yes, indeed. But we've had many others who have appeared here, including Meatloaf and Nancy Griffith, and of course Riverdance itself.
Yeah.
But this man here, Matt Cooper, who turned on our Christmas lights there in 2023, this year, just last Christmas. Matt is married to a Millstreet girl called, a wonderful lady called Aileen Hickey. And Aileen is often on that series called Today on RTÉ radio.
Yeah.
Over here we actually have a bell that, in fact, this, instead of a bell that was used in the Presentation Convent in the 1840s, this was used.
The kind of a xylophone, is it?
Indeed.
Is it?
And it almost gives the impression that you're at an airport.
Yeah.
The
Tanner.
Next flight to London.
Very good.
And then we often ask people here, when they look at that, what do they actually see? And many people, when they look at it, they just see lines. But in fact, if you look very carefully, it says the word Jesus.
Yeah, does it?
But it takes a time. You have to look at the purple rather than the white. And if you look at the purple, you'll see that it spells out the name Jesus.
Perfect. I see it.
It takes.
Is it an optical illusion? Hardly, no.
Exactly. Yeah, but these are
almost
some of the items there.
Yeah.
And of course, this was used during Holy Week. In fact, on Good Friday, when they didn't ring the bell in the church, they used the clappers.
Oh, right.
They were used,
yeah,
and these were given to us
by,
you know. And of course, the older clock there,
yeah,
and the many other items here. But I suppose if you look over here, then we have a basket up here, and that basket was actually presented by Terence McSweeney, who was, of course, the Lord Mayor of Cork, but he had relatives in Drushan Convent.
Oh, I see.
And so
There's the basket up
so there is the basket
All right.
over there.
Yeah.
And all these churns come from a creamery out in Kilcorny, which is close by to Millstreet.
That's in the song The Bowl Teddy Quill, isn't it?
Teddy Quill. And actually, all those trophies over there are from Kilcorny Fetch.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Lovely.
And the bear, you might wonder what's a bear doing in Millstreet Museum, but in fact, this is known as the apple bear. And when you look at it, you can see that the apple is right here, because Millstreet is one of the very first places that had an apple factory in Ireland. And Steve Jobs was in Millstreet on one day, and it is said that he was presented with one of these bears. The bears themselves were made in Millstreet because we had our own toy factory in Millstreet.
I see.
So it's a limited edition, but this is the bear that takes great care here in the museum, and it's usually doing some study over here by his seat.